Hey Jim, how you doing this evening? What's the temperature like in Aurora, Illinois? It's warm down here in Texas tonight. We're supposed to have record highs tomorrow. I have farmers market tomorrow from 9 to 2. Oh, nice. I love them rolls. And the honey butter biscuits or honey butter rolls. So as you can see, I'm using the old, that's not bad. I got an 80 degrees in my shop tonight. It's supposed to be hot tomorrow. Sunday we're supposed to get a front, so maybe the front's already hit up north. What's y'all's weather going to be like Monday and Tuesday? It's supposed to be cold here Monday and Tuesday. We'll see. So I guess y'all are going to be cold tomorrow, and it'll start heading our way Sunday night. My son came into town from Colorado. He went up to the farm. He's hunting right now, and of course it's very warm up there, and he hasn't seen anything this evening. And he's going to hunt in the morning also. I don't think he's got any luck. Maybe he'll get something in the morning. I didn't have any luck at all last weekend. So we're doing a set of shuns. Got an entire block. I'm doing them at 16 degrees per side. Okay, so you guys are going to get cold too. We're not going to get that kind of cold, but it'll probably be in the low 40s in the morning, highs in the 60s during the day. That'll be fantastic. I think Tuesday I want to go play golf. Monday I got people coming to Sharpen shears on Monday, so I won't be able to play golf on Monday, but Tuesday I'm going to try to take the day off, at least play in the morning. Since my son is in town. Hey, 47 people watching on a Friday night. Tell me where you're watching from, and do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. We're Sharpen Right Services. We're located in League City, Texas. League City's halfway between Houston and Galveston on the Texas Gulf Coast. Hey Ryan, thanks for watching from Ohio. I assume you are getting some cool weather in Ohio. Jim right there at Home Spark Knife Sharpening. He's up in Aurora, Illinois. So he's in the Midwest. Make sure you check out his YouTube channel. Got a few knives to sharpen for a client tonight. I want to get them done, even though I'm not going to get them back to him until snow coming. Wow. I guess that front coming across the Midwest. I might have to look at the weather a little closer. Ryan, where are you at in Ohio? I worked for Bank One for years, and I used to have to go to Columbus, Ohio all the time. They always sent me there in the winter time. And I'm in Texas. I'm not used to that kind of cold. Cleveland, okay, yep, you've got that cold area there. I've never been to Cleveland. The only place I've been in Ohio is Columbus, and I've been there a lot. I worked for Bank of America for a while, and they used to send us to Chicago. There was a big training center in Chicago for Bank of America. Of course, that was years ago. Bank of America was the early 2000s. Bank One was in the late 90s, early 2000s. I always liked Columbus. I thought it was a nice town. Cleveland Browns. Cleveland Indians. Well, we're Sharpen Right Services. We're located in League City, Texas. League City's halfway between Houston and Galveston on the Texas Gulf Coast. We sharpen salon, barber, and pet grooming shears, clipper blades, sewing, and industrial scissors, and just about any kind of knife. I'm sharpening a set of Japanese shun knives this evening for a client. Dropped them off this evening. I told him I would not have them until tomorrow evening. I got a farmer's market I'm going to work tomorrow. So I'm going to try to get all the knives done tonight. Maybe not all of them, we'll see. He gave me 2 blocks and a bunch of other knives, so we'll try to get them done as best we can. But I told him I need to even bring them back to him on Sunday. He asked me if I would deliver them. He only lives a couple of miles away from me, so it's no problem to deliver them back. That's a nice knife. It's good and sharp. Well, you can mail it to me down here in Texas. Really? I've never heard of the Cleveland Zoo. All uphill, huh? Ryan, go to my website, sharpenright.com. You can text me from the website. And you want to mail me your buck knife, I'll get it sharp and beautiful for you. Go to my YouTube channel and just search buck knives. I've got a lot of different videos of me sharpening buck knives over the years. Or you can send it, if you want to send it somebody closer, you can send the knife to Home Spark Knife Sharpening in Aurora, Illinois. Jim does a great job on knives also. Make sure you check out his YouTube channel. So I got a burr already on this knife. All right, one more pass at 120. All right, we're good. So Jim, I was working on the buck tool tonight, or earlier today. I had to modify that new edge guide a little bit for the buck tool. So I'm going to take it to the farmer's market tomorrow, and I'm gonna use the buck tool tomorrow. I don't care for that polyurethane wheel. I left it on there for now. So I'll try to do some videos tomorrow of me using the new buck tool. I've been so busy lately that I haven't been able to really practice on it. But the buck tool is going to be my dedicated machine for the farmer's market. I dumped those Tukler 1x30s. Somebody in Rhode Island bought them from me. They just didn't work for me. I didn't like the control system on the Vevor or the Tukler systems. I want to use a pedal. And you can't use a pedal on those. I can use a pedal on the buck tools. I like the hands-free turning this thing on and off. Oh, I just cut myself. God damn it. Well, I appreciate everybody watching out there. I hope you'll hit that thumbs up button. And I hope you'll subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 16,000 followers or subscribers on my YouTube channel. We're about 500 short. I would like to get to 20,000 subscribers by the end of the year, but I don't think it's going to happen. Hey, thank you very much. So this particular machine, this machine is an AMK, it's right there, AMK 76 from amktactical.com, or the same website as amkknifemaking.com. You can get to the website from either one of those spots. They're in Tennessee. The owner of the company is named Alan Poe. He's a good guy, and he makes he's a tool maker by trade, and he makes some really good machines for knife makers. And this machine is a little bit of overkill for most people, but it works well for me. I have two of them. I have an AMK 75, which is a smaller machine, does a 1x30 belt. And I have that in my truck mobile unit, and then I have this one for the bench. So we got another, this looks 6-inch shun, and man, it is dull. You know, shun knives are very, very sharp. They're like razor sharp from the factory. I don't know if y'all can see the edge on this one, but I can see it under the light. It is, there's no razor edge on this knife. So we're gonna put a 16-degree bevel on each side. These are right-handed knives. See that? Believe it or not, they make a left-handed knife, but this is a right-handed knife. I am starting out with a 120 3M Cubitron belt. And I'll say it's 120, but it's probably not 120. It's probably closer to 300, because this is a very worn belt. I'll use the 120s for a long time. So they're pretty aggressive when you start, but I use it a lot. I don't switch this belt out as much. But it will burn a knife if you're not careful. It's still pretty aggressive. So you gotta watch your pressure and you gotta watch your speed. So that's just one pass. If it's too hot to touch, it's too hot. So that's not too hot to touch. So you just take your time with that 120. I don't know if y'all can see it in the camera or not, but I pretty much had a burr pop up right away. Normally I can adjust the speed. The speed controller is out on this, so it's running at full blast, which is about 3,000 RPMs. I'm having a problem with the manufacturer of this. This is the third speed controller I've had since I bought the machine. These are sewing machine motors from China, and this is running much faster than I want it to. So we'll see. It's not bad. It's not bad on the Trizac belts. Trizac belts run really cool. If you notice, once I get past that 120, it's only a quick 2-pass across it. And once you get a burr, all you're doing is refining the edge. So that second belt was a 400. This is a 600. These are 3M Trizac belts. So that's 600. Now I'm going to go to a 1200. This is a 1200 grit belt. I'm just refining the edge is all I'm doing. Now we're going to use, this is polyester or nylon. I don't know. It's plastic. I don't know what the exact material of this belt is. They call it a felt belt. It feels like a tennis ball. I don't use any compound on this belt, but the idea is, and you guys can't see that on the camera, but there's a burr all the way across this blade. Like this way it's smooth. If I turn this over, there's a burr on this blade all the way across. So what I'll do is I'll take a little piece of leather like this and I'll run it across there to get the material off of it. I can see it flaking off. And then I'm going to run it across this felt belt, and I can see the material flaking off of this belt, and the edge gets really shiny. So we're done with the felt belt or polyester belt or whatever you call it. I actually have a felt belt for my other sharpeners, but they don't make a felt belt for this that I have found for a 2x42. So this is a leather strop. We're going to use some aluminum oxide compound, and we're going to strop this knife. I don't strop every knife, but these are shuns, and from the factory they have a polished edge, very low edge angle, thin blade. So even if it's a polished edge, it'll cut a tomato very easily. So this is like a razor edge at this point. It's very freaking sharp. So I don't have any test paper to do it. I had some test paper, but I'm out. So we're not going to worry about testing it. Appreciate everybody watching out there. I hope you hit that thumbs up button, and I hope you subscribe to the channel. It does help our little business down here in Texas grow. We got another shun knife. This is the boning knife. It's not as bad as that other one was, but it's still pretty dull. And I can tell by the handles, they're putting it in the dishwasher. They should not be putting these knives in the dishwasher. $16 degrees. You got to be real careful with these knives. They're so thin. You'll burn a tip on them if you're not careful, especially at this speed. We got a bevel all the way across both blades, both sides of the blade. So we're going to keep going. So if you're watching out there, hit that thumbs up button, and also tell me where you're watching from. Sorry about all the background noise. It's still pretty warm here. Well, I got the fans on, and I also have the dust collection system on. That's what you're hearing in the background noise. My dog is looking at something outside. Trying to figure out what she's looking at. It's already dark here in Texas. But there are people walking dogs at night, so she could see a dog out there and start barking at them. So we got the boning knife sharpened. Once again, this is a right-handed boning knife. I'm not kidding. There are different handed knives in the world. So I'll tell you what it is in a minute. I'll tell you how I go through each grit on the next knife. All right, we got a little Santoku chef knife, little 4-inch shun. And I start off with a 120 grit 3M Cubitron 2 belt. And I say it's 120, but it's probably closer to 300. This is a very worn belt. I use the 120s longer than I do any other belt. So most of the abrasive is off of it. It's not really a 120. But it's a workhorse. We're going to do this little knife at 16 degrees per side. I'm going to lift it a little bit. We're about 15.5. I'm lifting the blade. That's 16 degrees right there. 16 degrees exactly. Hey Barney, this is a Flintstone sharpening machine. What are you doing up already, man? Isn't it kind of early for Barney to be up? I did like your website. I was pretty impressed with what you've done with that website. Jeffrey. I'm going to call you Jeffrey, not Barney. So this is a... Oh, is it really midday? See, I'm so confused. So this is a 400 grit 3M Trizac belt. Hey Barney, make sure you share your website for everybody here to check it out. Share your website, Jeffrey, Barney, so maybe other people will check that out, and then you can support the other sharpeners out there. Appreciate what you do, man. Barney's an incredible supporter of my business and my YouTube channel, and he's all the way down in Australia. Okay, I understand. I understand what you're saying. I charge $1 an inch for the knife. So this is a 4-inch Santuco, and I charge $4 for it. I'm probably cheaper than anybody around. But I have a ton of business in our little town. I say it's a little town. There's 120,000 people in my little town. I'm not going to raise prices anytime soon on knives anyway. I may raise my prices next year on salon shears and clipper blades, but not now. I'm good. I appreciate you, Barney. I plan on coming to Australia before I die. So if I do, I'll let you know. All right, we got a little problem with this knife here. Can y'all see that? There's a little bend in the tip. So I got my little tool here. I'm going to try to straighten that tip out a little bit. Almost there. Oh, I got it. Look at that. I got it straight. This is a really sweet little tool that I bought. I need to do a YouTube video on this tool. So if you got a bent blade, this thing works really well. All right, we just got about 3 more knives to do. I got a couple serrated knives. I'm not going to do those tonight. I got my truck about 60% loaded. I got some more stuff to load in the morning for the farmer's market. Maybe I'll try to do a live stream for the farmer's market tomorrow. It's going to be brutally hot. We got record high temperatures for November for southeast Texas tomorrow. I'm really not looking forward to it. And we also have a biker rally on Galveston Island tomorrow. And the farmer's market is on a major freeway heading south to Galveston. So it's going to be unbelievably noisy tomorrow. All the bikers heading down to the island. So maybe I'll do the camera and let y'all listen to all the noise. How about that? That's awesome, Jim. Sounds like your business is picking up. I'm happy for you. I bet your name is getting out there now. So 20 days until Thanksgiving. I'm going to be promoting the hell out of Thanksgiving knife sharpening. Jim, you ever run anything on Nextdoor? I don't get a lot of business that I know of off there, but it seems like people like the posts that I do on Nextdoor. I get a lot of thumbs up. It's all Google. Like this guy brought me 2 blocks of knives and a box of knives. So this is going to be like $250 worth of knives tonight. I know, it's weird. Nobody has ever said to me, hey, I found you on Nextdoor. I did have somebody the other day find me on TikTok. That's the first time that's ever happened. A stylist found me on TikTok. Oh, sorry. Welsh Pigeon. This is a AMK 76, I'm sorry, from amktactical.com or amkknifemaking.com. Either one of those websites will take you to their page for all their equipment. Yeah, pretty much everything for me is Google. Facebook keeps the clients you've already dealt with. I figured that out. That Facebook is the place that people will follow you consistently. Your fans will be on Facebook. New people will find you on Google and contact you from Google. All right, we got one more knife after this one. What time is it? It's 6:41 here in Texas. I've been up since 4:30. I'm kind of tired. Tomorrow's going to be a long day. Farmer's market. Well, I got to walk in the morning, so I'll do about 6 miles of walking with the dogs in the morning. And then I'll go to the farmer's market till about 3 in the afternoon. It's until 2, but by the time I pack everything up and get out of there, it'll be 3. If I get these knives done tonight, I got 2 more serrated knives to do, but I'm not going to do those tonight. I'll do those tomorrow. Maybe I'll take them to the farmer's market, and I'll be caught up. And then Sunday, I've got a bunch of people coming and dropping off. I got salon shears to do on Sunday, and some knives to do on Sunday. Monday, I've got some salon shears coming. Highest grit, you mean the lowest? I do this is a 120. And these are kitchen knives, so I'll stop at, these are Japanese, these are shuns. They're Japanese low edge angle, 16 degrees. So I actually go to about 1200 grit, and then I'll finish stropping them on a leather strop. Not if this was a European knife or a Western edge knife, I would leave it a little toothier since it's a thicker blade. These are shuns, which are very, very thin blades. I usually don't do a mirror edge. I mean, this is pretty close to a mirror edge. I don't know if you can see that or not. Very low edge angle. That's like a razor right there. You got to be careful with a polished edge knife, because sometimes it won't. If the edge is too slick, it won't even cut a tomato. If you can't slice a tomato thin, you're in trouble. Do I ever run out of knives to sharpen? No, I mean, I'm pretty busy. Knives are not the only thing I sharpen, so I sharpen 7 days a week. And I could sharpen twice as many things as I do already if I wanted to. Depends on the knife Welch pigeon. These are Japanese, so they're 16 degrees per side. If it was a Western blade, it'd be 18 to 20 degrees. Depends on the knife, depends on the steel. There's a fine line between sharpness and durability. Hey, I appreciate everybody watching out there. I hope you will subscribe to my channel. It does help our little business down here in Texas grow. We get a few mail-in sharpenings from people who find us here on YouTube. Well, you know, you could sharpen a lawnmower blade too sharp. If you lowered the edge angle on a lawnmower blade too much, it wouldn't cut crisp very long. Alright guys, this is the last knife of this batch. Like I said, I got 2 serrated knives, but I'm not going to do them right now. I'm going to do them tomorrow. So we're caught up for this evening. Appreciate everybody watching. Tune in. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button for our channel. Also subscribe to our channel. I'll probably do a live stream tomorrow from the farmer's market for a little while at least. I do not sharpen reels for green lawn. I don't do any yard tools whatsoever, to be honest with you. I don't do lawnmower blades at all. So we're turning everything off here. It's going to get quiet in the shop. All right, folks. Hey, Jim, have a great evening. Big Brave, thanks for watching. Appreciate everybody's support of our little business down here in Texas. Hey, find us on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. Sharpen Right Services. Mike White, that's my name. My name is Mike White. Sharpen Right Services, League City, Texas. Find us online. I hope you subscribe to the YouTube channel. It does help us. It helps us in the search engine optimization to follow the channel. So we've done all the knives we're going to do this evening. Appreciate everybody's support very much. You just don't know how much it means for you guys to watch our live streams and subscribe to all of our social media channels. I hope everyone has a blessed weekend wherever you're at.